Hello guys, this is FCPX. So today I'm showing you guys on how to do this chromatic zoom transition. So all these footages and background music are from Untitled Elements and you can download them unlimitedly when you subscribe. For this transition, please have your markers ready because you want to have a clear position on where you want to create a transition, like this one and this one, and the end one is to transit to another clip. So for this one, I'm just gonna focus on the first two markers, and then let's start. So go to the position in between first and second clip and use left arrow key 4 times, so it's 4 frames to the left, and then cut it. Go back in between clip part and go right to the second clip 4 times as well, 4 frames to the right. And then go to the first cutout clip and go to effects column and find Prism. So basically Prism is the effect that creates the chromatic look. After that, go to the inspector and click a keyframe at scale, keyframe at angle, and keyframe at amount. And it's the start of the cutout portion. You want to scale out a bit to 124. Go to the end and then you want to increase it a little bit more for the end portion to about 180, or 167, whichever you want. And then click a keyframe at the angle and then switch the angle to around 101 degrees and max out the amount for Prism. And then it's done for the first part. So it's gonna have a quick effect taking place. It's zooming in and you have a chromatic look. And then go to the second clip. Similarly, you use Prism, and then also you have to create a keyframe for angle and amount and also scale. So it's basically the same. So you max out your amount, change your angle, go back to the end or in the middle of the clip and return the amount to 16 and return the angle to 360 or 0. And then for the scale, at the start of the second clip, you have to create a very big scale, so it's zooming out. And then go to the end or at the near the end part and change the scale back to 124. And it's done for the first chromatic zoom transition. It's very simple and it looks very good. And then go to the second one. So basically this one, I want to make the transition exactly on the point of the marker, the music change or the beat drop, whatever you want to call it. And then go to the marker and you want to go back to the point where the two clips meet. So you want to see how many frames. In this case, it's 3 frames, so you cut it out. And then from this point, you go left, also 3 frames, cut it out. So for this one, you have to add in effects as well. So Prism for the first and second cutout clip, and then I'm introducing a new one. It's called Pixelate. So both of the clips you have to add in Pixelate. It looks nicer actually, in some sense. In my opinion, it looks even nicer with Pixelate. So you can see the clip now is pixelized, and then you want to change the amount to around 4 or maybe even lower or higher, depending on whichever effects you want to look. And then click keyframe for amount, angle, and scale similarly like previously. And then you scale in around 130 or 128. You don't have to zoom in too much. And then go to the end and you change the angle to around 97 or 100 and mix out the amount. So it looks like this. And then you zoom in, you scale in. So it looks like a double rainbow. It looks very nice, very pixelized and chromatic. And then go to the second clip at the start of the second clip. So at the start of the second clip, so you want to change the pixelate amount to 3.4 or even lesser if you want it to be less pixelized. And click keyframe for amount, angle, and scale all. And scale in a little bit since the clip is already a little bit zoomed in, so the zoom in fact have to be a little bit bigger like this, like 244, and change the angle to around 100 or 90 plus and mix out the amount so it looks very good, very chromatic. And go to the end of the clip, change back the amount to around 16 and then change back the angle to 0 and scale out the clip to around 127 because it's already zoomed in, so you can't scale out to 100%. So it looks like this. It's very clean and it's very good looking, but you can't tell the difference sometimes because it's very short. But then you can go frame by frame to examine how exactly it looks. A little bit glitch effect-ish, and it looks very chromatic, and it's a chromatic zoom, of course. If you want to save time, you can always install a chromatic zoom plugin. So let me show you how it's done. It saves you a lot of time and it's very easy to apply. Just go to transition. The one I'm using is from the Ultimate Transition Pack, and just type chromatic and it's coming out chromatic zoom, and then just apply on your clip, and then you can adjust the time, adjust the length. You can see that this one is very professional because the author put in a lot of time on it, and it's very easy to apply. It looks very nice. You can reverse the zoom, you can change the zoom distance to short or long. You can change the timing of the transition very easily by just dragging it, or dragging it longer, or dragging the position, whichever you want. It's very editable and it looks very nice. So that's the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and please subscribe to my channel. There are new videos every week, and that's all. Bye bye. See you next time.